He releases it tomorrow. We'll save it for next Christmas. So United just won the derby.
No, they didn't. It's got beat 5-0. Amarin's been sacked.
Who's hammering? That guy that manages for 4 games.
Fucking hell. Do you know what? It's weird. I know it's very, very early days, but I'm actually quite excited about what if with him. What I mean?
I never felt like that with Ten Hag.
No, I remember you saying.
But I never really
felt that resistance.
I don't really know what it was. I just didn't like him as a character, really.
Mm. Mate, that ain't good.
How many have you got?
Like, that ain't gonna fit my fucking head.
I was thinking that actually, man. Good throw that was.
Like me, like that ain't gonna fit my head.
It is. It's quite wide. There you go. You look alright in it. Levi looks like what's that night before Christmas?
I remember doing it, but
I think the answers will change by now. To be fair, one of them was like Bernardo Silva's best player in the Premier League.
I mean he's pretty good.
Do you know what? I fucking love Bernardo Silva.
He's class. I hate him. I
he's
love how good he is as a
think we're
footballer,
best.
but I hate him.
Do you know what? It was weird though because if Bruno played for
No,
City,
that is Bruno, isn't it?
100%.
I mean the different
It's their-
footballer,
No, but in
the
terms of mentality.
personality in the world.
If you put Bruno in Arsenal's team, he outperforms Odegaard. I swear to you.
I'm going to say something controversial now.
Can you put that close to your mouth, please, or in your
I'm
mouth?
going to say something controversial.
I think you could probably, before you do, say something controversial. Go on, I want you to say something controversial.
Do you want to leave it for the pod?
I think
or
for
what?
United to go the next step, we have to part ways with Bruno.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm not.
Honestly,
I think
so many
he's-
people are going to go, oh, fucking hell, look at his numbers.
I think he's good in that system, to be honest.
I think
He's not
possibly.
disciplined enough.
No, I think possibly. I do potentially agree, but I still think there's a chance we could win a title with him, but then he might not have long left at the top
He
level.
probably wins in his last season.
Like, how old is he now?
He does deserve
30?
He does deserve the Premier
Is he
League.
30? 31? I don't know how old he is.
He does. He's a good player.
Yeah.
30?
29, 30, yeah.
29, 30. So,
That's coming to his peak, though.
say if you
Yeah,
give,
he's just signed another
that's what I mean to
contract,
say. If you
hasn't
give
he?
him 2 or 3 years in your head now, like, that's how long he's going to be at United for, another 2-3 years. Can we win a big trophy in that time? Even
Matt,
if it's just one, he probably doesn't have the chance then to win anymore.
Sure.
I see where you're coming from, but when you take Bruno out of the team, there's no creativity at all. At all. Like, you actually see it when he's not in
No,
the
but we
team.
play that way anyway at the minute, where when he drops him to the 6, almost.
I think he's still creative.
No, he is, but we suffer.
Yeah.
Massively.
His discipline goes out the window. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's got better under Amarin, though, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's allowed that freedom now, hasn't he?
I think they were
That's the
hoping
thing.
maybe with a few years down the line, because he's got 3 or 4 years on it, Mason Mount could fill that void.
mate.
It's so sad, isn't it?
He's just, he can't
'Cause-
keep fit.
yeah.
10 minutes into the game
Well,
yesterday.
Apparently, it's not the same issue. It's just a muscle strain, so hopefully it'll be fine. Ten Hag's
Yeah, I
going
can-
for
I
the...
love for the...
is it
club.
Red Bull job? He's going for the thingy job. They're going to sack their manager.
Leipzig.
Yeah.
They've sacked him.
They've sacked him.
Oh, so Ten Hag's
Game.
going.
Pep Linders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sacked.
That's
No, that's Salzburg.
Salzburg, sorry, yeah.
The other one.
Leipzig.
Yeah, they're apparently
Yo,
going...
the Red Bull.
Fucking hell.
They're
Which
apparently
one?
going to sack
Sugar-free
theirs. So he'll probably do well. Because they're going out of Champions League, aren't they? So.
What, already? Are they that? Have they
Yeah, they're
performed
that
badly?
shit, yeah.
In that Pep Linders fucking...
Who's the
Liverpool's-
Liverpool one?
yeah.
Who's Klopp's assistant manager? Liverpool's assistant manager, Klopp's
Was he
assistant.
the brain?
People said so.
The
People,
brain, but it's getting sacked.
Hey, people said for a long time, I don't know if there's any truth in it, but Liverpool fans were saying Klopp's successor was going to be Pep Linders. And then
off.
I don't know if he ever caught wind of the fact that was never going to happen.
Fucking Ned Flanders.
And he moved on before Pep left.
Are we going to start today, or are we just going to chat shit?
Yeah. Well, you fucking know, you've got clips
We
here.
might as well just start. Yeah.
Who's the best Brazilian we've ever had?
Clebson.
Fred.
Got to be Fred. Do you know what, though? Anderson. for me.
Anderson,
He was class.
Nah, he wasn't.
his legacy's higher than it should be because of that great penalty in the shootout. And he was a relatively good
Moscow.
system player.
That's the same as Hargreaves.
I think Fred was better than him, but Fred played in a dog shit era. Like Fred's a good
Do you know what?
player.
I miss...
Fred was 2 foot as well.
I miss Fred.
I did until recently.
Well, yeah.
Agati, mate.
See, you got his touch yesterday. Touch.
Then back it.
Back it.
Underrated, mate.
You gotta
He got
fight
100%. He got
for your
no,
right.
What was it?
I got
Was it 90% tackle success yesterday?
Thing is, though, that touch and that back heel, mate, if that would have gone wrong, he would have got slagged to shit.
Oh yeah.
Just don't go wrong. Too good. Maybe it's because I'm too good.
I always
ask.
I always remember the moment I was sat like right next to the pitch with me and Matt and
Oh, I know what you're going to talk
yeah,
about.
we were so close, and I don't know why we got the tickets there.
It was before we had season tickets, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we just got random tickets and we was near like a corner flag, and I can't remember which side it was on.
Southdown, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we had the away fans near us, and literally the ball must have gone higher than the stadium. And
It went outside
the
the stadium.
Yeah, it literally just came down, and one matter.
I've seen that clip online.
mate.
That was right in front of our face, and I went, "You've seen that?"
Everyone saw
fucking
it
shit?"
like a goal. It was that goal.
No, I've seen that clip online, and even on video, it looks ridiculous. Never mind when
Oh,
you can
mate.
actually appreciate how
Yeah.
ridiculous that is. It's
You're
one
like,
person.
aren't you? And you went,
Thing is that when you play football, even whatever standard, you appreciate stuff like that.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do it though."
Break your fucking leg.
Let's go outside
Yeah,
now.
so-
You
Clap
not
with a night.
you not got another beer?
No, I've got this.
Sure.
Got an Uber Eats, lad.
Wait, wait.
It's your birthday.
Wait, do you want another bit?
It's actually Christmas.
Lad, we'll like that. Well, just-
That's how you should do it on a Saturday.
The pod just keeps rolling. We all fall asleep. It's just 7 hours of footage of us sleeping.
Upload it to YouTube.
It's a live stream. Just all fucking asleep.
Do your missus wish me happy birthday for you?
He was busy working.
I saw him in work.
I bloody work with him.
Do you know
Exactly.
what? I totally forgot. Shit, friend. I got your fucking birthday out, you cunt.
Yeah.
I got you a birthday hat. He got you a Christmas one.
Yeah, to be fair, you've done me proud there.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I put that on more.
Yeah.
I am birthday boy.
It is my day of birth.
Did you? What is it?
Mate, we're literally just both like...
I'm just waiting
Just
for him
put
to
him-
accidentally pierce his nipple on his birthday.
Right, come on, you dickheads.
Everyone's going to be so confused. Christmas hat's birthday badge. What day is it? It's Jesus' birth. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Game of Two Halves podcast. It is our Christmas special, if you couldn't already tell from our hats that we're wearing. You might be confused because Mr. Bowers has a birthday boy badge on. Supplied.
Happy birthday, Liam.
Happy
Roy
birthday, Liam. With Roy Keane.
Roy Keane.
It's not because he is baby Jesus reincarnated. It's because the birthday badge has been supplied by our special guest, Mr. Mathew Taylor.
Hello.
He made up
Pleasure.
for it.
A United fan to celebrate the United win in the Manchester derby.
Yeah, like I think we've had. No, to be fair, we've had a Liverpool fan and we've had a City fan on so far.
And
And
three
three
United,
United
fans.
fans.
And we're both United fans. So
We're
it
not-
is.
It's not biased. No bias to you.
That
It's
is
not
just,
by a plan.
that's about the general spread of football fans.
Yeah.
There's more United fans than everyone else.
Yeah,
You remember that, see?
You blue fuckers.
Piccadilly does with their billboard.
Yeah, it's very true. And we
Who?
were going to drink Blue Moon today as a bit of a gag,
Yeah.
weren't we?
There's
Matt
none,
failed.
there's none at the shop.
But much like City fans, they're very hard to find.
We
are on
That's the
Asahi.
first one in. Get in. We'll have that one.
We're on Asahi because that's the closest City gag. It's their
Is it?
sponsored
Yeah.
beer.
It's
Is
an
it?
official beer, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really that much of a laugh because it's a good beer, to be fair. But
I actually enjoyed it. I don't want to say that now.
well, we got Madri and what do we have? Madri and Heineken. What's our bottle? The green bottled beer that we have.
Heineken.
Heineken's a bit naff.
Heineken's a standard, though. Isn't it?
Heineken's
Asahi's
shit.
a lot better, innit?
We're
But
not that good. Not that good to have Heineken. It's Asahi.
But without further ado, let's get on to the derby then, I think. We can actually talk about an away victory, Manchester derby away victory, or a victory against any top six team, because Eric Ten Hag didn't manage that once in his tenure.
That's
Yeah, that
awful.
it is shocking when you think about that, isn't it?
It's
terrible.
been nearly 2 years, I think. We may well have won away from home in cup competitions. I'm not sure if that's just a Premier League stat. But still, it's a terrible stat nonetheless.
I know. No.
The thing is, though, in them games, we've not even come close.
No, we've been played off the park a lot.
Yeah. City, 6-3, battered.
Even
the second half, a bit more of a fight.
Even at home, 3-0 Liverpool, fucking... Yeah,
mate,
terrible.
3-0, 5-0, 7-0.
Yeah.
That's sackable straight away.
How long that will be in United's leg, against the bitter rivals, like it's going to take a long time for that to be out of the system.
Do you know what the main thing was? Because Ten Hag always lost like big, even when like he just lost the players lost their heads, didn't they? The one thing I'd say about Amorim, I know it's only been 2 games, but he's had Arsenal and City. By the time this airs, it's probably Spurs and Bournemouth, but he actually is hard to play against. And we don't give too many chances away, do we? So already it's more better than
so far. It's been a lot more compact, which you would expect, I suppose, playing that back 3, back 5 system.
If you've got style play so early on, it's looking.
That's
good.
it.
It's looking good.
When he's not even had a lot of time to implement it, he's had to use the players that he's got available, which I suppose we're still finding out at this point. As the players he's got available to him good enough for the system. If they are good enough, it begs the question why previous managers haven't got great performances out of them on a consistent basis as well.
Or, as a professional, you should have that. You should be good enough. You know what I mean?
Oh, you should be able to make yourself good enough.
Yeah, me turn up to work and go, don't like manager. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Yeah, you should be able to put in a performance week in, week out,
Yeah.
irrespective of your opinion of them, the system, the job you've been asked to do, because it's your job.
Don't get me wrong, Ten Hag's football.
It's your job.
It's your job, Keno.
fucking job.
Ten Hag's football stunk shit. Like, I can't remember. Well, I don't think we ever had a style play ever.
No,
We had parts where you go, all right, this Genga press, whatever the fuck it was called. Was that him?
Gegenpress. No,
That was
Ranić. I don't know if Ten Hag played that way, but
Yeah.
Ranić spoke a lot about that.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah,
His
Ten Hag
gegenpress.
didn't.
What was that thing Ten Hag kept going on about? Like this high press, fucking.
No, he
Ajax?
just relied. He didn't rely on a style of play. He relied on winning the ball high.
Yeah.
And
High
if we
press,
didn't, we're fucked.
It was like, oh, we've got 8 seconds before we win it back. Fucking hell. Didn't win it back for fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, never mind 8 seconds.
Rondo's on the pitch. We're just
Jesus.
watching it take
they're
place.
hilarious.
It was the worst thing about that. I mean, we alluded to it when we've spoke before, not on air, but we would get played off the park week in, week out. It didn't even have to be by good teams in particular either.
No.
And that is hard to watch. Even if you're watching that and out of possession and in possession, you look good. We just looked like we lacked ideas all the time.
Yeah, every game.
And we've already spoke on the pod before about the fact that you're almost willing to say with this season so far of how badly it started, let the manager come in, make the decisions. If the results aren't going, persevere with it. Because at this point, what you got to lose this season?
Yeah.
You should only be climbing up the table.
And I like how much of how bold he's been. No, like the Rashford and Garnacho. Do it.
I'm interested
You
to
are
see.
the manager. It makes Fergie aura.
Yeah, but it's helped him that he's won.
Yeah, but that is
If
the
he
aura.
lost.
I don't want to say he's like Fergie because it's very early days and I could end up regretting this. However, right now,
Yeah, people
he's
said
giving
that.
I'm the manager.
People said that about Ten Hag when he dealt with Ronaldo. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, but what?
Everyone was congratulating Ten Hag, saying like, "Well done."
Yeah, but I think that was. I mean, this has been my Ronaldo bias creeping in, but I said it the whole time. People said he dealt with that situation amicably, and I feel like I got gaslighted into believing that by everybody else and the media, and everyone was like, "He's dealt with this really well." Rubbish for me. He iced out our best player and pushed him out the club, and we were shit.
He never wanted
Consistent.
him, did he?
No,
Clearly.
So people gave him credit for that at the time, and I don't really want to delve into that because it's a difficult one. You'll never really know, will you? But he was our best player in the season leading up to the manager coming in. He could have made it work to some extent. It's not like he threw Ronaldo out and then we were unbelievable. We were still shit.
Yeah.
We were still a cup team that could win the occasional big match. But as we alluded to in
Yeah,
that
but
previous
we got top 4 and we were still winning them. But
I just don't think that's steady enough progress for if you come in as a manager and take out a superstar, albeit an aging superstar, but also a club legend at the same time, that people have waited years to potentially see in United red again.
Oh mate, I was like a big kid.
It was
That Newcastle at home.
that'll
Ronaldo first game back.
That is probably
that'll be up there for a
rough
long
as
time.
arses, by the way.
You was.
But that was probably.
You went
Like
out.
you nearly weren't
probably-
going to come to that.
You
mate,
went
like-
out before that.
Yeah, and you lot try to give me a beer. I was like, no.
Yeah, how could you not?
You were
know,
going
I
for
don't
a
know what it
Bovril.
was. I know that was bad. That is awful behaviour. But yeah,
Did you not have a beer that day?
yeah.
No, it didn't.
You ended
Got
up.
The occasion got to him in the end.
Yeah, you, I think on the concourse you fucking forced a drink down me now.
I didn't do that.
No, it was consensual.
You forced it, but it was consensual.
You know, we waited all
That's not the
those,
drink.
waited all those years for that opportunity finally to come back, and that season was unbelievable. I think everyone would agree. It was to see him come back at that age, and it proves that that is the difference between a good player and a great player.
Yeah. Well, more than a great player.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Don't like him.
And then to be iced out of the team, if the manager then goes and succeeds, you were like, I know that sounds stupid and naive because the manager should be the rule of the roost, but it's the way that he went about it for me. I tell you, he never got me on side anyway, and doing things like that pushed me even further out. I immediately feel like I like this manager more than Ten Hag.
Tried selling Harry Maguire. He fucked off Ronaldo.
You know, it's like he was anti-Levi Lovett, I'm telling you.
He says the right things, doesn't he, Amorim?
Yeah.
It's the way he says them as well. Ten Hag, I don't know. For a while, I put it down to a language barrier, or
It was, yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was at the
Please.
start,
Remember that at the start?
Yeah.
but I
You
just.
said a thank you, please.
Please.
But
Please.
I didn't. But that's fine. It was more like the way he would try and answer questions about, like, even immediately about his style of play and things like that. It was like, and the media are like this, but I think he let it get to him where he was up against it from day dot, which every manager's going to be since Ferguson left. Moyes had that treatment. Every manager has. Some can deal with it better than others. Mourinho managed to be quite a prickly customer for a long time, but he was like that anyway. And I think Amorim, it's yet to be seen because he's not been in charge that long. And I think you've already seen some of that enthusiasm drain out a little bit in him. He
seen that?
realised
Oh,
the job
yeah.
he's got.
Seen that picture
Yeah.
Yeah.
of them both? Literally, like things like
Do you remember
30
the
days
Mourinho,
apart.
the Mourinho
Oh, yeah, it
one
was
of that?
fucking-
He'll be bald by the end of it. But
That's when we'll start playing.
Ten Hag started with a fucking afro.
It was Fellaini.
I said it ages ago to you, didn't I? I was like, the main difference with him and Ten Hag was that, like, when he's dealing with certain situations, he knows what to say and he knows how to deal with it. And I said, like, as soon as Ten Hag came in, and I actually said to you in the moment, because we started the podcast, didn't we, when Ten Hag came in, I think. He said, oh, yeah, I've got my way, but I've got to put, like, the United twist on it. You've got to put the United
you
way
don't.
on it.
That's why
you
we
don't,
brought you in.
right? Ruben Amorim, his interview when he came in, he's like, they've hired me for me.
Yeah.
They've hired me for my way, so I'm going to play my way. And that was music to my ears, because I said to you, obviously, I was like, I can't believe he's saying this United way. Where, what United way? We haven't had a United way for fucking 11 years.
The old United way was fucking 4-4-2.
It was like counter-attack.
Very attacking.
Gary
Yeah.
Neville, Irwin, down the wing, cross, goal.
Yeah.
That was the old United way. Football changes.
But I am in agreement with all that, and I'm not a big Ten Hag advocate, but in his defence here, is it a case of,
Probably higher up.
no, maybe Ten Hag came in, and obviously they clearly liked his style of football and the way he played at Ajax, and that's the reason they give him the job in the first place. But do you think that initial conversation was like, we want you to play like that, but also think about this? But then he's been sacked and they've had no success, so they've said to Amorim, do what you will.
Yeah.
Because bear in mind, this is different management above them now as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was just Ten Hag, because you don't know what's going on, do
I think
you?
both things are true, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
And we'll never know.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
you know, all these things are out of the public eye to a certain extent. He gave us some good times. I'm not bad mouthing him. It sounds like I've been very negative to Ten Hag there.
Oh mate, Ten Hag gave me fucking best day of my life. Beating City in the FA Cup final.
The best day of life.
Oh mate, honestly, watch United. That has got to be top two. First
two.
one.
I thought
First
Ollie
one for me, he's got
Ollie
to be-
brought the feel good factor back.
He brought it back, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
PSG away.
Was that number one?
That was literally you've
Was
set me
it?
up. You've set me up.
All right.
PSG away was probably watching it with your own. You could say City in the FA Cup final, but that watching it and how we literally all went
It was a good
well against the odds.
Yeah.
And we were against the odds. It was
Probably the
City,
only
but it's a
reason we
derby
got
day.
tickets as well.
Yeah. Derby day, anything can happen. With that PSG, they were flying, weren't they?
It was a good.
We're down on aggregate.
We had no right to win.
I think it was a good
No
moment
right.
as well because it was the first time we've all got the aways together, and then like
Spending 20, 30 euros on a Spoon's fucking burger.
You're basically
But
going
you're
on.
looking at the Eiffel Tower, you're going on.
yeah, if you
that's
go
worth
in,
30
if you
euros.
go in Paris,
It's like I'm in Blackpool.
If you're
Yeah.
in Paris, don't.
If you,
Shut up.
if you go in Paris and you're even inside of the tower,
Breathe the same air.
A burger costs 20
Fucking
euros.
I just had some chips because I knew it was going to be bad. And then I was looking at everyone else's food.
How much was
fuming
the
about
chips?
situation.
Do you remember?
It was at least like €5 or €6. And this is going
Bungalow.
back a couple of years. 20,
Fucking skin.
2017?
Yes.
Is that how long ago that was?
Yeah, that was a... No, I went 2017, 2019.
Was it?
2019, yeah.
It would be, yeah.
I don't know why. 2017 just came to my head.
2017 was Marino, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I maybe did.
19 was...
Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie's... He went,
Pink.
No, he's interim.
When he won the fucking bib.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh, he did, yeah. Why did he do that? I've got a video of us chanting when they've come over and when we've won the game at the end in PSG. And I'm going, he's got to get the job. He's got to get the job.
Mate, I hope to God you put this clip in of when you video and go, please,
Yeah.
please, when you video it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
mate,
got it
absolutely
somewhere.
can't.
You can put it, insert now.
I have got it somewhere, but it was like...
That was hilarious.
Because I was levered. Obviously, it was all levered, but I was just there, like, when we got that pen, I was like, please, Rashford, please. And you can tell my voice has gone as well.
The moment we got in, obviously people know the way that game went, and we won't drag on with this for too long, but when we got in there, we were running a bit late, weren't we, as well?
Yeah.
And Lukaku scored
Everyone was
straight
there.
away.
Yeah.
Like,
As
as soon
soon
as
as
we I
yeah.
feel like we walked up the stairs, looked at the pitch, and saw the ball hit the back of the net.
Yeah, but we walked in when everyone was walking in. We weren't, like, late in
'Cause the
terms
fucking
of...
French police.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while to get. There was
I
sound
swear
when
we
we
went
in
through
there,
like
though.
a tiny little gate.
Yeah, it was.
Remember that? They ushered you through.
We'll say this, actually, about that game. The French police, we always got warned about them, like, oh, be careful
Liverpool
around
had some
there.
bad experience with them
Oh,
since
aye,
then,
massively.
but they were
Well, they had, like...
fine with us, weren't they?
Yeah, they
They
had,
were
like...
chatting with us.
Yeah.
They're videoing us and everything.
Well, they had
That's
like
unheard of.
M4s, didn't they? Like right next to you. I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this because we're not used to that. And then you was like, obviously they said like, don't bang on the sides and don't chant and all that. He gets up like
You've got-
that, and then the guy's looking at him and I saw her in your face. You were like, oh shit.
Yeah, because
And then
the
he
fucking arseholes.
and then he
Mate,
goes
the
like,
worst ones I've been though was Atletico.
yeah. But that guy who like clocked you, he went like this, didn't he? He was like, he was
Oh,
wearing
yeah,
United
Oh, I
stuff
remember that.
underneath.
Yeah. Do you remember when you
Ace.
climbed up and I was trying to get that picture of you?
Mate, that
so
picture,
I
that
climbed up.
picture's, I can't thank you enough. That is absolute golden.
Yeah,
I
it
nearly
is,
fell
it is
off
good.
for that picture. Someone else steadied me.
That's a
He's
mate.
there getting
That is a
angles.
mate.
I was pissed up climbing
Limbs,
to
all
get
he's
a good
doing is getting
angle.
a picture.
We're on that footage as well. You know they did that big video of
I sent it you.
yeah, we're in it.
Are we?
You can see us in it. Yeah, I've seen myself in it.
Levi's
anyway.
like, I froze it, and Levi's like, ah.
Yeah, I don't look great, but I can tell it's me. That's why I don't look great.
It's meant.
You go on to the derby then with like Ahmad. Obviously, we don't talk about much of it, but Ahmad was like the main person in that
Well,
derby. I think.
The penalty win is
Oh, it's so clever.
brains, really,
So
isn't
clever.
it? Yeah, like he knows.
Talking to you about that before, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
we spoke
clever.
about it earlier today, and I mentioned to Matt. I don't think many people spotted this, but I just spot weird shit when I watch footy. But so Ahmad was through. He takes it around the goalkeeper, and usually, like I was screaming, saying, "Shoot!" Like it's an
Just for
open
the
net.
penalty.
Yes, for the penalty. But he
Anyone
doesn't.
else would have shot, wouldn't
But
they?
he doesn't, right?
reckon
And
so.
he doesn't, right? And he stops, right? But then there's literally about a good 5 seconds, and 5 seconds can be a lot in football. There's a good 5 seconds where he stopped and he's looking for options. If it weren't for Nunes being stupid, then like we're fucked. We wouldn't have scored. Xerxes, and I don't know who else, I've got to get the clip up. Xerxes and someone else next to him stopped. If they carried on, Ahmad passes to them, it's a goal.
I know, but we can't
But
touch
the-
too much on Xerxes. Fucking, how's that make a win?
I don't think
No,
no,
but
he
the-
could have got there in time. He's that slow.
No, honestly, I
He
swear
needed
to
fucking
God.
bus pass get
I think
there.
I could.
I
burn
swear
him,
to God,
mate.
if I get you the
could burn.
clip, if I get you the clip, I swear to God, he's literally on near enough the edge of the box. If he just carries on running, he's got a pass in. And they both stop. Ahmad has to get fouled, or else we're fucked.
He must wake up every day and go, "How the fuck am I a Man United player?" Fans on Twitter moaning about Mainu. He's had a bit of a dip, but it's not even a bad dip.
He's not even
Like,
been
he's been
fit
that
for a
high.
while.
What is he? 19. Leave him
But
alone.
he's been that high.
He's played in a Euros final not long ago, and we were, we nearly edged ourselves back into that. Really,
Yeah,
when Palmer scored, I'm not going into that again. I'll get a bit upset. But when Palmer scored, there's no way we should be losing in 90 minutes, and Mathew was pivotal for United, for England all
What's
tournament.
funny about that? I remember because we was at yours for that, and we went and sat outside, and we was playing some sad songs.
Do you know what? It's
And I
weird,
swear, he nearly had a tear in his eye. He's like, he
That's-
turned around, he's like, guys, I'm actually crying.
That's unheard of because I've said to you so many times, I might get slagged for this, I'd rather see United win the Carabao Cup. And that's not me going,
No, he's told
that's
me
not
that.
me sitting here going,
We've discussed this on the
I'm
pod
Mr.
before.
United, but anything like that. Do you know when you get them people go, yeah, I'd rather see United win a cup.
throw-in.
Yeah, not that, but I honestly swear to God, I'd rather see United win than England. I don't hate England, obviously I'm English, I love England, but the love is just, you can't compare it.
No, you can't compare
It's- But I'd also like England to win something
I
in
think
my lifetime. We've been so close.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
But I wouldn't say, you see them fans be like, "Oh, I'm a diehard England fan." I'm not.
No, I don't really get
I
that.
feel sorry.
No.
I feel sorry for Tuchel when he doesn't reach a final. He's going to get slated.
What, all
You'll
the
have to wait a while
all
because
the
he will be
German-
getting into back-to-back finals for the foreseeable. So
it's all the German chants that's going to come.
there's some good
yes.
ones I've seen on Twitter already.
We're not going to say it, but there's some fucking quality. ones.
We'll retweet them.
Yeah, but it's so weird though because you know
Head over
that,
to the Twitter.
you know that's going to be the consequences, isn't it? Like,
He knows
Think-
that taking the job.
England fans are probably the worst as well. Like
Definitely.
the
Oh, yeah, they're
effigies of
proper, yeah.
David Beckham
Yeah.
when he fucking
The way they've
hanging.
treated Maguire,
Oh,
I
mate.
think. And I'm not just saying that because I love Harry Maguire. I'm saying that because of my affiliation as a United fan. I think Beckham had it. I think Rooney had it, and I think
There's a
Maguire's
United
getting it.
agenda.
They all get the same.
I don't want to be
treatment.
that person. All the United agenda there was because
Yeah.
we were the best team. It was United against the world, and I fucking love that to this day. You know what I mean, it is us against everybody. But for England, Phil Neville got it when
Yeah.
he got the red card.
Yeah.
He got absolutely hounded. Where the point where I think it said in class 92, didn't he, that he had to leave the restaurant with his missus. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's as bad as that now, but it's so different because it's online. A lot of it.
Yeah.
You get these
Well-
same sorts of people that are just as volatile, but they do
Well,
it all
Saka,
online.
obviously Saka and all that.
Saka,
Got the
Rashford,
races.
Sancho.
That's disgusting. But
I get that sort of stuff, but when the recent tournament, and then you had Bellingham in the press conferences coming out saying, just like moaning and whinging, and I was like, who cares? Like he was like, yeah, saying we're playing bad, we've just scored and we just won. Like, yeah, he scored a 94th minute goal. Like, congratulations, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But you played bad. Like,
the talent on that.
yeah, he was
that
like,
team.
he was like pointing out that we're, what, not us, but I mean, like the pundits and everything saying how
talent.
bad we're playing.
They were though. They really
We
were.
were playing bad.
I know,
Like,
but
there's nothing wrong with stating the
No,
obvious.
but you're not quite shocked. I'm not used to the media saying how bad they were. I don't know if because of the build-up and the expectation has
That's
what-
come
that's
back
what
to where it was, but I couldn't believe the pundits after every game going, well, England were very poor for 8. I'm not saying I disagree with them, maybe they're right, but I couldn't believe how heavily I think the media were really on them.
Yeah, but
Like
Imagine if we would've
Gary
won it.
Lineker. Gary Lineker, I've never seen him so passionate about England in terms of like, they need to be doing this, they need to be doing that.
but
Normally,
the thing is,
I think it
Yes,
is
they
like
see
you
a
say,
positive, don't
because
they?
of the talented squad we've got.
100%.
And this
But
day
we
and
probably-
Talented
age,
squad years ago.
this is, mate, I know it's a bit of a curveball, but I reckon this is probably our golden generation. This, maybe not this team now, because obviously we've probably passed a little bit of
I think we've
some
passed.
players, but
I
like-
think we've passed it
like your
because
Kanes.
we haven't got a new striker coming through.
I don't know if you need one.
mate.
You
I,
know,
don't, I know again. It's very early. Dominic Solanke.
no,
He could, mate. Why not?
he's not on Kane's level.
I don't
I'm
think
not
you
saying
need
he's on
someone
Kane.
Kane's
You
level.
don't need someone on Kane's level. Sometimes Kane's been a hindrance.
Spain
And without-
didn't have anyone like that, really.
Yeah, true.
And I
Harry-
don't think a lot of teams that have gone by have
They had
a
Alvaro
number
Morata.
9 like that.
They had
you know.
Morata, didn't they?
Morata, yeah. And he
He's
played
dog
fine
shit.
for
He's
him in the
dog shit.
tournament. Yeah.
He was their captain.
He's an absolute fucking tax dodge, isn't he?
Yeah. I was going to say that. I'm sure people just use him for tax evasion.
I remember speaking to you about it.
What
mate.
club does he play for? Someone tell me. And say it.
I
with
swear, I
passion.
swear he's back at Madrid, isn't he?
Because
I
it's
thought he was
AC
Madrid.
Milan?
Because
I don't know.
Because in my there you go.
He's at
Who
Mac.
is it?
He's at Mac,
In
isn't
my
he?
head, he's at Juve and
Chelsea.
Atletico.
Who is it?
I think he's a. Do you want me to have a look?
yeah.
I think he's back at Atletico. Let's have a look.
I bet you any money he's on loan from somewhere to somewhere.
Is he at Atletico?
But in my head right now, I can see him in a Juve shirt and an Atletico shirt.
Chelsea.
And I know that's because he's played for both.
I remember in
But-
AC Milan recently.
Where is he?
I'm going to say Atletico.
Inter. AC Milan.
AC.
AC Milan, yeah, say.
No clue who the bloke even plays for. Because he's just always getting about.
Didn't he play for Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking mad.
Madrid, Atletico and Real, Juve, AC Milan.
People must
Chelsea.
see something in him. He's shit. Mate, that Chelsea one was like
He-
Torres.
They've got
That
number
sort
9.
of-
They've got the number 9 curse.
Yeah.
He's not
Since
bad.
Drogba.
Jackson and number 9.
No.
What is he?
Don't know, I just
Shit.
know
No,
he's
his
not
shirt
number 9.
number.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is
he's
he?
not
Shit.
number 9.
Yeah.
He probably is actually the best one they've had since Drogba, to be honest with you.
I think so, yeah.
And he is not
Drogba.
great.
Right, shall we...
Who's not great?
Jackson.
Oh, fucking hell.
Shall
He's
we-
put
numbers up
Put
there.
say Drogba there. I was like,
Hey.
when you put these Asahis down, Jesus.
Shall we just talk a little bit about Pep's fall off then?
Oh, fucking hell, will I?
I think it's a very difficult one. Everybody's speculating as to why they think it's happening. Is it a multitude of reasons? Is it... People are suddenly saying, and Jammer was saying it when he was on the pod not last week, but last episode,
Yeah.
that, the depth isn't good enough.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I think
What?
that he said...
The depth?
We
Jammer, fucking sort your head out.
We did a...
Why didn't you watch last episode, Matt?
We spoke...
Notifications are off. What the fuck?
but we made the argument, obviously, you look, they've still got strong players in every position, that whether they're players that cost a lot of money or players that have succeeded for that club and brought them success. Obviously, Rodri's a huge miss, but whether you attribute the drop-off to that or part of the drop-off to that,
It is part of it,
it's
isn't it?
definitely part of it. But now you're getting everybody coming out the woodwork in the media sort of saying, well, they've got an aging team, this team's grow old together, is this as far as I've seen Neville saying, is it as far as they can go? They've won 4 in a row. None of this would have ever been brought into the light, obviously, if they were still winning game, or even if they'd had a marginal drop-off. Like, say,
Well, I mean,
they got 1 in
fuck?
11, say they'd got 5 losses out the last 11. Some of these players, like, suddenly now you're going, people are going, Walker's finished.
Yeah.
Gundogan's
sudden-
not good enough.
All of a sudden he's finished.
And
However,
I think
I do agree with that.
I think
with Walker.
Walker, I think, is a funny...
He's lost his pace, and his pace got him out of a
Made
lot of
up for a lot,
situations. Yeah,
didn't it?
like, he's not a great defender. I know I'm probably going to get slag for this, but I'd honestly...
Well, no, he's not. But I mean, like...
12 months ago...
He's not
12
finished.
months ago, and people will still talk about him in the same way, but 12 months ago, this guy is... I think he's done enough now. He's above Neville. He's in the Premier League 11. And now it's like, this guy's finished.
Yeah.
He's not good enough. Doesn't cover himself in glory in the derby with his moment
Oh,
of
fucking
madness.
hell. Are we going to talk about that at some point?
this is
That
the
is
thing, right?
hilarious.
Do you know when Rodri was out last season for like... It was about 4 or 5 games.
They looked poor at that point.
They ended up losing, like... if not all of them. I can't remember how many they lost. Fair enough, right? Because it's his main man. But they were scoring. They're not scoring now. It's not just Rodri.
No,
this
that's
is
what-
something bigger.
There's problems across the board, and I do think there's some truth in a lot of it, and I think there's naivety there. Maybe that's the wrong word. I don't know how to word it. But in terms of, they've let a lot of players go, and I'm not even saying fantastic players, I'm just saying depth, and players that were surplus to requirements. Even like Gundogan's back at the club now, but Pep probably decided, you've been a great servant for me. He was his first signing at City.
yeah.
Let him go. I think it's proved that when he's come back, and I'm not saying that he's not good enough because they're struggling anyway, but he's come back and he doesn't look anywhere near the player he was when he left. And I know that can happen. I'm not saying that's actually factually correct, but when you look across the board, they let Alvarez go. They made a profit on him.
Joe, I would not have
That
sold
was, it's insane.
him. What a player.
Palmer's a tough one because I don't think you can give them as much grief about that one. I don't think
100%
anybody
profit,
thought
innit?
he'd be that good.
No
either.
one thought that.
No one thought he was going to be that good that quick.
I don't think Pep did. Pep's like,
No.
fucking
The thing is about Alvarez though, he was literally playing like most games, and he says, "I want to get game time, so I left."
Yeah,
No,
apparently,
but-
apparently
I
Pep
know,
said,
I
I,
get
d- I
that.
didn't want him to leave. I didn't want him to leave. Well,
Yeah, but he was playing most games.
No, but if I was Alvarez, I get that. He's
Oh, yeah.
come, he's won a treble. How many seasons did he do? 2? Probably won the league in
Couldn't-
both
you think it was
seasons
2,
and
yeah.
won a treble. Also won the World Cup in that time. Probably thought, fuck it, I'll go somewhere else because I am not getting started every game.
Yeah, you don't go with Atletico, do you?
I've not really seen
Better than
much of
City.
him. I know he scored the odd goal in the Champions League.
No, he is doing okay.
Now,
now
I've not seen him. I don't really watch.
He's
a lot
still
of Atletico,
scoring,
really,
but I mean, it's a very defensive team. It's a bit strange.
But to come in as a prospect like that, even prospects may be harsh because he's an established player, I suppose. But where he's playing second fiddle to Haaland, who's maybe number one in the world in his position at that time, if still not now, then how do you really feel about that when you are number one for the majority of teams? Yeah. I would move on. You've won all the trophies.
You must look at that and think,
you've won all the trophies.
How can I get over? You can't, can you?
Yeah, and they will look at it and go, well, we have won 4 leagues in a row. We've won the treble with you. Thank you very much. We'll cash in. We don't fucking need you.
No. How much did they buy him for? Well, fucking 80 mil or something.
I don't know, but Atletico, they
was
sold
it 8 million
they sold him
euros
for profit.
It was fucking some.
Yeah, but how much are you selling for?
Well, they would have sold him for about 80.
Swear it
Yeah,
was.
but they didn't buy him for 80.
No, I think
No,
six-
sorry,
I thought-
did they say buy?
Yeah,
I say
yeah.
sell.
I don't know,
sell him for.
but I reckon 50, 60 sold him for 80, 90. I don't.
I
know I've just given a
going,
stupid
how the
range.
fuck have they sold him for that? Quality player, but
yeah, I'd have him.
But you know when they've sold depth across the board, when I was speaking to Len about it, Lavia was on their books. How well would he fit into their setup at the minute? I know that was years ago before he went to Southampton and all this and that. I think they became a bit, I say naives over the top, but because everything's going right and they're making these decisions, they can bring in 100 million Jack Grealish and have little to no impact and it does not matter. They can let go Alvarez and whoever. If they keep winning, who cares? Now it's come into the fray where they're having a drop in form, significant one at that, and now everyone's questioning all the decisions.
yeah,
You don't know. Yeah, you don't know what the problem actually is. Is it everything? You don't know that.
Do you reckon there's been a bust up behind the scenes
With like players or with
There's
management.
got to be
or-
something.
I
You don't just go from being 4 in a
this-
row challengers to bum.
One thing I've always said,
Fucking
I know that they've fought tooth and nail against Liverpool in seasons gone by twice to beat them in a very close run race. They've done it with Arsenal now, and whether you want to say it was Arsenal twice or Arsenal once, but Arsenal ran close. Certainly one of those years.
should have won it really.
I reckon probably twice you give Arsenal the credit for, same as Liverpool. But they've not really had to go through any hardships as a squad ever.
Put yourself in their shoes. You've won 4 league titles in a row. You've won a treble recently. It's very hard to get. If you put yourself in Pep's shoes, it would be very hard to get players up for it again and again and again.
Fergie did it.
He did do it.
Time and time and time.
Fergie never won 4 in a row.
No, but he won.
with
he
a
won
treble.
3 in a row.
Twice.
Off a treble, didn't we? Treble and then another 2 more.
3.
So we won 3 in a row.
No,
Off the back of a treble.
I'm saying
only
like
one-
Fergie's like the best manager ever.
I know,
Like
but-
it's not easy.
No,
it's not.
To get them
but-
players. That's why I'm saying like when people are saying about the squad depth, all of a sudden it's shit. There's no chance. They are good players. They've just something's gone wrong.
But I
and we
think
can't
there
put
is.
it.
I think there's a few there that have got away with it since they've been.
Oh,
signed.
yeah.
I think for the likes of they brought Manuel Akanji in. Do I think he's a good centre half? Yes.
He's
Do I think
not
he's as good as
world-class,
they made
yeah.
out? No.
Yeah.
Another one they let go. Laporte. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying at the time, especially before they signed Diaz,
getting
he's a
Pierre-
fraud, by the way.
He was getting team of season, wasn't he?
That's
Laporte,
that's a
not
bold
even top
statement.
5 in the league. Ruben Diaz said it before. Laporte is a
Well,
better
it's not bad.
That's madness.
He's a better centre half than Diaz was. Diaz came in, new shiny. Laporte gone at a young age, really. I know he's not young, but 27.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is. Maybe I'm tripping, and he is older
Who?
than that. Laporte
He was when he left.
to Saudi, still played
Yeah,
for
but that's on him though. That
Spain.
stinks.
Oh
to
no, it
fucking
is.
move
But
over
he's
there.
also won everything.
Yeah.
But why? They never needed to replace him. They brought in Ruben Diaz and short.
Do you know what? I think Diaz is class.
People gas him up. I
do.
don't get it.
He's
That
a young.
was a penner, by the way.
It was nailed
What?
on. Yeah, we haven't spoken.
How was that?
Oh,
not a
fucking
penner?
hell, mate. He didn't. There's no contact on the ball.
I know,
Yeah,
I saw some
he
of the
went for
lads-
the ball. There's no
But it's
lads
contact.
in
not
our
like
group
United
chat.
bias. That is bullshit.
No, some of the lads in our group chat going, "Oh, he's gone down too easy. His touch wasn't great." I'm like,
What?
why does that matter?
See what Mark Dean said?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
this
not in a
game,
game like
that's not a
this.
foul. What do you mean in this
what,
game?
What game
I
is
don't
it?
understand.
It's fucking United versus Bournemouth. Oh,
What's
yeah.
VAR there for? By the way, I don't understand because that's a clear and
There's no
obvious
point
error.
honestly,
referees are fucking pointless being there.
It is linos as well, fourth officials.
Yeah,
They're
but
always-
Lino, fucking love that.
Lino.
I'm wearing them.
They're all a waste of time.
Lino.
We've got back onto there anyway, haven't we? So.
But what was I saying before that? Laporte they let go. I think he's the best centre back they've had post Company.
yeah,
They
he's
let him
good,
go
yeah, he's
because they
good.
can cash in and they think we've got good players.
Do you know what?
Again, I'm not saying that was a bad decision. Maybe City fans would argue Diaz is a million times better. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't see why did you replace a guy that didn't need replacing I just don't get it. Or try and keep him around
Diaz
for depth.
personally, as who I'd like as a centre back, and how
I think he's a bum that's got away with it for a long time.
lad.
The drop off on their right wing is like it's not even getting talked about. The fact that you've gone from
Mahrez.
that's exactly what I was going to say. The fact that you've gone from Mahrez to Savinho is the biggest drop off.
I think Savino's a bit too early to jump on.
But
he's nowhere near the level.
That's the sort of shit they've got away with, though. Year in, year out.
Yeah.
They bring these players in, and people go, "Oh, they've got the signing right again."
It's bullshit. They get fucking hounded, wouldn't they?
Do you know when it's a well-oiled machine like that, you can bring a player in when they've been training well, and if the other 10 are playing well under a manager that knows exactly what he's doing, that 11th one will slot in just fine. Now they've got all these players that have not really had that experience at City. Akanji, Ake was playing at fucking Bournemouth. Comes in, he's playing left back and centre back at City, and people are going, he's best left back in the league. Come off it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do rate Ake.
He's been gaslighted by all this.
He's good. He's
God.
exactly what you said before. He's good, but he's not.
He's good. Yeah.
People are making out like because he's in a winning team.
He's not world class.
People made out at the time like Gibson was scoring like Champions League goals for us and stuff.
We were getting
Gibson.
Darren.
Yes.
Go on, Daz.
But honestly, people were making out like he's like the next big thing.
Like when we were winning,
like, he weren't great. He was just in a winning team.
Because you're winning things, people go,
you can be a good player
Pushkan.
amongst fantastic players with a good manager, and it doesn't really get exposed. And I think they've been exposed. I think their better players are. I think there's a lot of truth in all of it. I think the better players are aging. That's true. Does it mean that they're finished? Maybe not yet.
No.
Because they're still
declining.
We talk about the fact they've had this horrible run. They're still 5th or something like that.
They could win the league.
13th.
They could win the league still.
100%.
It is quite refreshing.
City aren't over. They're not dusted, are they? Yeah.
I'll be very shocked at this point because I think mentally they must be all over the place. Yeah. And without Rodri, I said it as soon as he got injured on the pod, they will not win the league this season. That was based on how close Arsenal had taken them 2 years running.
I think they had to win that yesterday.
It is quite.
I think
they would have won
as
that.
A mental shift.
You never know. You never know.
It is quite refreshing, like how people are actually starting to realise on this Pep Guardiola team, because I think Pep Guardiola's got away with a lot of stuff because of how great he is and how he's winning, because he basically killed Grealish, and we don't talk about it enough.
No,
that guy was the most refreshing footballer I've ever fucking seen in my life. And he's been fucking silenced.
He's had a drink.
Honestly, he's been silenced by the style of play.
He's just like a loose cannon when he's like,
I
do what Jack Grealish does.
I wouldn't say he's ruined his career because he's won him everything.
He's won a
but
treble.
He's silenced him, like his ability.
He'd be respected more as this is controversial maybe. I don't care. He'd be respected more as a footballer if he'd moved to Manchester United and not Man City, even though he wouldn't have won a treble. Because what is he as a footballer now?
I don't think he should have gone.
He's not in the England setup anymore because of this move.
I think he is.
Yeah,
he didn't go to the Euros.
No, but under the new
he was injured, but otherwise he would have gone.
Do you know what I mean? And he was playing his natural position, which is behind the striker. I think he's unreal there.
But for City, he will never have that career ever.
No.
It's already done.
But now it's too late because who did he go to?
He's going to lose Man City.
Villa won't have him back. Villa fans fucking hate
Well, how do you get him back as well? They're still not going to take...
He's
still gone there and succeeded.
He won't go to someone that's not in Champions League. I know Villa are, but they're not in... They won't be next year.
I don't think he stays in England.
I don't know what happens now, honestly.
No, he'll go somewhere else.
But I don't think he will ever be... For the excitement that guy was giving England fans, how much Villa loved him, I can't see him recapturing that level ever again.
It is a shame.
Not in this country.
Forget colours, it is a shame. As a player,
it's great. I really liked him, and I was so excited.
He's still good now. He's just not that player anymore.
You can tell we liked him. We got his fucking name on the back of England shirt, and then he moved to City.
Yeah, but it was. I reckon that was probably the time where he should have gone.
It was.
Do I want a legacy? I think he could have been fucking one of United. I was supposed to say one of United greats. That is fucking disgusting. However, he probably would have been a good player at United. Whereas he's gone right trophies. It's not all about trophies. I mean, he could tell his grandkids, "Oh, I've won this, this, and this." Yeah, but
you didn't really play though, did you?
No.
You
but I don't want to knock him too much because he's a good player.
He did have a couple of seasons where he was good in Pep's system, but
he's never been a consistent starter at 100 million in that team.
You can see him though when he plays for City. You can see obviously when he tries to do that direct run, Pep's fucking bollocking him.
Yeah.
and he starts passing sideways. Fucking hell. He would join. He'd do well at United, wouldn't he? Don't go forwards, pass fucking backwards, lads. Back and sideways.
I think he'd have been a standout fan favourite at United, and at City, it's like, come on, make sure you cheer for him. He was 100 million. He has won all them trophies, and we don't want people to take the piss out of us.
He's a bit like a Gaza, isn't he? Like that. Got that little.
He's got a bit of an edge to him.
Yeah.
But
piss head fucking walking in with a boombox when they won the treble.
See that?
That's what you want.
I rate all that, even though he is a blue. I rate all that because if he was doing it for my team, I'd love it. But
pissed up on the fucking parade.
When you're doing all that and you've scored no important goals, you've been benched half the season. I know it's a team game. It's not like if Haaland did that at the end of that season, or God, take your pick. There's a few names that were outstanding in that treble winning season. Even though Haaland ghosted in all the finals and has never performed in a final for Man City, I would have given him the due. I'd been like, okay, you broke all the records, won a treble in your first season. You get pissed up on the front of the newspaper. Yeah. I fucking know it's not getting any better than this, is it?
Yeah.
And Grealish may be thinking the same thing, but he wasn't the star man.
No.
I don't even know where we got onto Grealish.
No,
just talking about City's depth, I think.
Bringing it back into just overall Premier League, and considering you had an opinion on certain player earlier, I was quite surprised, but I just kept my mouth shut. But I wanted to know what your top three Premier League strikers are. Just quickly, because I feel like everyone has different opinions on this, and it's not a form, it's just on their day, who are the best?
Mine's easy. No wide players, number 9s.
Yeah.
On their day, Haaland, Isak, Watkins. Easily. There's no one better. The league is tossed for number 9s. And those first two are non-negotiable.
The fact that people put Watkins in, he's the most wasteful striker I've ever seen.
Who's above him? I'm not about to upset you on your birthday, but you're wrong.
I'd honestly put Jackson above him.
Oh, that is honking.
Who?
I'd put Jackson above him.
Michael. He's better. He's fucking dead. Do not say Nicholas.
I'd honestly
He's
put
having
Nicholas
a good
Jackson
season.
above.
You're letting the bias there creep in.
He single-handedly fucking got Chelsea knocked out at semi-final at FA Cup. Don't see how many chances, mate. If they would have had a half-decent striker, we're playing them.
I think he's
We're
better
playing
than
out.
Watkins.
Do you know what? Maybe he's...
Oh no, probably fucking Coventry are playing them because we probably should have got knocked out against them, but that's another story.
If I had not an option to get one of them in my team for a striker, I'd have Jackson.
Oh, that is horrible.
Chris Wood.
I'd have Chris Wood over Jackson.
Chris Wood.
I'd have Chris Wood over Watkins.
No, there's no
Fuck
way.
off.
There's no way.
Why do people rate Watkins so much? Like, I literally watch Aston Villa games for a full 90 minutes and I see him miss about fucking 6 good chances, sitters, and even they're not
He's
even
getting passionate. I love it.
honestly, no, they're not even like shots at goal. It's like when you should pass and you've just shot at the keeper.
Right, watch clips of Andy Cole. Right,
Andy Cole.
He's the 3rd all-time top goal scorer in Premier League.
Yeah,
he
I
literally needed
Aguero
about
got him, did he?
6-7 chances. Just watch.
Certainly for the first few, he started putting away after.
Yeah,
wasn't it after Cantona left?
Yeah, well, he only stepped up.
I feel like when Cantona was at the
Newcastle.
club, that was when he was more wasteful. Cantona used to get frustrated.
there's two sides of it, because you look, as a manager, you look at a player and you go, you're not worried because you're getting in the right positions, and Watkins gets in the right positions a lot.
So Jackson.
No, I get that, and yeah, Jackson. So like they're both
Jackson
like
finish.
good in that sense, and I feel like evenly they're both wasteful. But Jackson's younger. I think Watkins is like
saying
at the peak.
Your question was at their peak.
Yeah, but Watkins is
Yeah,
at his
on their-
peak now, and I think Jackson will get better than his peak.
No, I don't think so. I think I think he's.
You'll be talking about Jackson about 5 years way better than Watkins.
There's no
Swear
way.
down.
I fucking clip.
Where's he from? Senegal.
Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, you call me when he scores in a semi-final in the AFCON, like Watkins did. off
Oh
the
mate,
bench.
that is
So that's never happening.
Watkins isn't in the AFCON.
No, he scored in the Euros in semi-final. You tell me when he
that
scores
finish.
for Senegal in the Euro. in
Oh,
the
anyone can
AFCON.
do that finish. I could do it. No, I'm joking. Nobody's just
The 3rd place in that 3 for me, by the way, stinks. I'm not arguing the case that Watkins is head and shoulders
wait. Who
better
did
than
you put
Jackson.
second?
Isak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's Haaland, Isak. You pick your 3rd because they're all dog shit.
And Isak's,
For me, anyway.
Isak's made of glass as well.
Yeah, but if we're talking about on their day,
Yes.
he's got to be
Haaland's
there.
got to be top, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's having a tough
Isak
moment.
is If he can stay fit, mate, good.
Do you know what? He's very young still, isn't he? Mate, have you seen Sweden's attacking options?
You've got Gyökeres and
What's
Isak.
Gyökeres
Yeah.
like 27 though.
Yeah.
He's a bit older.
Who's his prime,
who's the other one?
We got Anthony Elanga out wide.
Alanga Bang.
They have got
Hey, what a
another-
fucking chant that lad had. Jesus.
They've got another good winger.
It was a good
to be fair.
chant.
Who's-
Better than him as a footballer.
So
Actually.
is your third Watkins as well?
100%.
I think it's very
I think
difficult.
he has a lot of potential to, especially for England. Mate, he could
He could be England's next number 9 for a few
100%.
years. I don't think we'll
He's
actually
still raw,
see
though,
that.
isn't he?
I don't think we'll see it because I think you'll see Kane fizzle out, and Watkins will be at that age where he fizzles out at the same time. But I still think, I mean, who we putting Watkins up against? Jackson, Nunez.
No,
No,
Nunez.
but he's a number 9.
Yeah,
I
but
know he's played on the left wing.
yeah, but he's
That's the
shy.
thing, though.
Chris
When,
Wood,
Yeah,
Højlund, and Xerxes.
yeah.
Gakpo. I could argue he's third.
Gakpo, mate, he fucking stinks of shit. And he's played alright for.
Exactly.
No,
Huff's gonna be like,
Gakpo.
are you fucking mad?
You could argue him
Right.
above Watkins.
Gakpo is playing good.
That's
Gakpo's
what I'm like,
better
yeah,
than
but
Jackson.
it's a period though.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. It's a period that he's playing well.
Not as a striker.
But who else? Are we missing any others that aren't even in this conversation at the minute that we were completely disrespecting?
Wisser.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Because it's forwards now. It's wide forwards.
There's not actually that many number 9s.
That's
Is
the
there?
thing.
no.
It
what-
depends
yeah.
how you set your team up and who's a number 9.
Yeah. There's not many typical big hold up
No, you do.
play type
The
strikers.
best one's got to be Xerxes though.
Watkins wouldn't have to get a look in if Alvarez was still in the league because
Watkins.
it'd be Haaland, Alvarez, Isak.
John Duran's better than Watkins.
I mean,
Oh,
he's not,
shit.
but he is better than Jackson.
Do you know what? Yeah, but
No, it's not.
it's weird when you say on his day because Duran's day is now, isn't it? Like he's just
He could get better.
but in saying
That's
like
what his argument is about Jackson, that he's going to get better. Like, we've seen potentially the heights of
Jackson's
Watkins.
peak's better than Watkins' peak.
We don't know that yet. And you're basically
I do.
taking a punt on that. And I
Mate,
disagree.
Nick-
But no,
can't-
I'd
I
honestly
can't
take him
believe-
instead of Watkins now, though.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
that's
believe
age.
you're raving about Nicholas Jackson.
No,
This
I
is
wouldn't.
crazy.
No, it's not an age thing. Honestly, I'd take
If
him
Watkins,
on ability. I'd take him
if
now.
Watkins,
I'd take him.
if Watkins had had
He'd fucking
some of his output where he's had these goals and assist seasons, how old's Jackson?
20, like
I don't know, but
23?
let's just let's say that, right? If Watkins had had his own output and was 23,
No.
you would still take Jackson.
Yeah.
That's insane. Watkins has been there, done
Because I'm so frustrated. It's like I'm a manager. It's like I'm Unai Emery, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, every single decision he makes when he's up front and he
But
has
he
time
still
on the
scores
ball,
goals.
I'm not
it's
saying he's
wrong.
I'm not
Still
saying he's a
scores
world
goals.
beater, but
No, he's not a
Jackson,
world beater.
Jackson and Nunez are very similar. Very wasteful.
Fuck me.
No,
What?
they were last season.
Jackson
Not
ain't no
now.
world beater, is he?
Yeah, but Chelsea is just scoring goals as well, aren't they? Maybe this is like we spoke about Pep before. Sometimes the players and the system, it can all be all over the place. But Jackson, when Chelsea were shit last season, was worse than has been this season. His output has been good this season.
His output weren't bad last season.
Not for where they finished in the table.
You got to put in perspective. They're now somehow in a title race.
Still got double figures.
Would you say Chelsea? In the
Yeah,
title?
but he scored 4 of them in one game, I think,
Yeah.
Chelsea are they in the title race?
at the moment.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but how? It's mad, isn't it?
They
Three.
might even
There's
they,
just kinda
they
like
might
has
even
to win it.
surprise. They might even
might
surprise
catch up,
everyone and win it.
don't they?
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Imagine if they beat Liverpool and win
Mate,
it.
This is
Second half of the
similar-
season we're doing the title, Charles. Swear to God.
This
We're
is
13th.
Mate,
well done. He's 12.
Michael Owen. Well on, he's 12.
Jamie
she said she
Vardy.
was 12. Hey?
Jamie Vardy.
Better than Jackson.
Better than Watkins.
Maybe you're right.
100%.
Maybe he's got a higher peak than any
Well,
of
why
them.
ain't he third then for you?
Forgot he played. I asked everybody
shit.
if we missed anyone out.
Oh shit, Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's way past it.
It's weird though because I
You still take him.
totally forgot he still fucking plays. He's one of them players that's somehow still going.
I think
And weirdly, he's still doing a little bit of a job, isn't he?
at his peak, he's
mate,
top 3.
What a boy.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Broke Van Nistelrooy's record. He's won the Premier League against all odds in one of the most iconic seasons.
That volley from half volley.
Against us?
No,
Or against
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Where the ball comes over. Was it an half volley or volley?
Who?
The ball comes over.
Is it Mahrez that puts the ball through?
Who are we on about?
Vardy against Liverpool. Ball comes over.
When Leicester won the league that season.
And he fucking...
Against Liverpool?
Yeah.
Or volley?
Yeah, it comes over his head like the Van Persie one.
Unbelievable that.
Yeah. Against Mignolet.
I was like, look at shit.
Simon Migno saves.
His little shithousery. Like against Palace, he's doing the fucking eagle. Mate, it's sick.
You know he is a shithouse, isn't he? Like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Watkins, Jackson out, put Vardy in. I'm down for it. Works for me. You can put him first if you want.
Fucking print.
Get that blue cunt off the fucking top spot.
For another blue.
Yeah, but I don't really have an issue with them lot.
Right, okay.
I have an issue with these lot at the minute. They can't fucking buy a win.
Can't buy a win, the daft one.
Right. Right, so this is a game of Who Am I? But it's just a little quick game competition, yeah?
Oh, we got to get it first? Or do we get
Yeah,
it?
whoever gets it first.
Okay.
You just got to guess, who am I?
You're the birthday boy. One for me.
1-0 Levi.
So the game's Who Am I? You got to guess, who am I?
today on Who Am I? Right. I am a midfielder.
If I guessed, I'll get frozen out.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to say someone then. Fuck it.
Hello.
Wait. Yeah. I currently have 6 assists in the Premier League. I was a Man City youth player.
Palmer.
1-0 Levi. There's an easy one, that.
Midfielder threw me off a bit.
Mate, I was too busy fucking making a joke. You fucking next one. Go on.
Right, next one.
Come on.
I have played for Leicester for 8 years. Well, 7 and a bit, so say 8 years.
Is this current players?
It could be anything, mate.
Yeah.
So I've played for Leicester for 8 years. I was bought for a fee of 15 million. I recently started playing in a different position that I'm known for.
Different position than I'm known for.
8 years at Leicester. Is this player current? We both get the answer, so.
Mark Albrighton.
No, he don't even play for him anymore, does
I
he?
fucking don't even know. Mate,
is it current?
don't say that after
Oh, you can't say it now, I suppose. Right, okay.
You guess and then I'll give you the...
8 years off.
I feel like 8 years, I don't have a clue. And he's playing a different position. This would have made my guess awful. I was going to guess a goalkeeper.
Go on, Schmeichel.
It's like I've got a free reign at a guess here. I don't even know who's still playing. Danny Drinkwater.
He fucking left when they won the league, he did.
Could have been there 8 years for all I know.
Now, current player.
Cheers, mate.
Vardy.
He's not playing a different position than
Mate,
what he's
I
known
can't think
for.
of anyone that's playing
That's
a
what I'm
different
about.
position. He's known for the new position.
No, he's known for his old position, but he's currently been playing a new position.
I can't think of
I
anyone
don't
that
know
was there
anyone
for
that's,
8 years.
that's what I'm saying. Fucking Vardy's the only one that came to my head.
You'll know it if I say it.
I'm got to be thinking about someone that won the league there for a start. So that might throw me off if that's wrong, but I'm going for it.
Got to win the league. 8 years. 2016.
He's a current.
2017, I think it was.
They
when
won
he
the
got
league.
bought, so he's already won the league.
Oh shit!
So he didn't win the league. I don't think so. Anyway,
Do you know what? I'm shit.
Johnny Evans.
no.
I know he's playing the same position. I'm just throwing a guess out there to get Matt back on the board.
He plays for United as well.
I know, but
Yeah, but he did. No, it's a current player. That,
he
he doesn't have to play for them now. But
My guess was, I'm not guessing this by the way. My guess was going to be Schmeichel. I didn't know what they signed him for, and then you were like, he's known
He
for a
currently
different
plays
position. I was like,
striker.
right.
be interesting to know if anyone listening has got this.
If anyone's going, you fucking pair of thick cunts.
So we both now know he signed in 2017-ish. So
Yeah.
you don't think he won the league there?
No.
And he spent 8 years there,
Indeed.
which means he's still there.
Yes!
Would have never got that in a million years.
Would you not?
No.
Indeed.
Forgot-
Do you know what? It's just come to me now. I saw a clip of. It's still going to sound bullshit because I saw a clip. No, but genuinely, it was a game, and there was like, oh, Wilfred Ndidi's been at Leicester for, and it must have been 8 years.
I forgot that, and I also thought he'd moved. To be honest,
well,
it just literally like the pennies went. You know, like them.
Put the different position thing because he's been playing as like a centre attacking mid, like more forward.
I would have still thought of him as his original position because he played it for longer.
He might have moved back then now, but like at the start of the season, he was like.
I do remember that people talking about it at the start of the season.
Good. 1-1.
That's what I think of that one.
Right. I used to be a pro footballer. Now on TalkSport. Harry will love this.
Darren Bent.
Well, you frozen out, mate.
Shit.
A bungalow.
Right, so Levi gets the next 2 now. You fucking
No,
idiot.
surely I only get that, and then I have to guess.
You just guessed a bungalow.
I just did a guess a bungalow.
No.
Right.
I also don't know who's on TalkSport, so you're one up on this
Talk
one.
shite.
I recorded 28 assists in the Premier League.
Who the fuck?
I can go with the next one because I haven't given 3 yet.
Go on.
Who the fuck's on TalkSport?
I scored an iconic last-minute winner.
David Bentley.
Is he on TalkSport?
Don't know.
I don't think so.
You always have them fucking caliber of... I don't listen to it.
Akin Fenwa.
No.
Oh, is
I
it?
thought the iconic last
This
minute.
is surely too high as
I
well.
thought the iconic last minute winner will do it.
The only one that crops into my head's Aguero, so
This is like the iconic of iconics. Like
that is Aguero, I'm afraid. I wish it
That
was.
is probably the most iconic last minute.
commentary. Think about commentary. Doesn't have to be Premier League. Come on, first one gets it.
Commentary. Coventry.
No,
Or commentary.
I said think about the commentary.
Oh,
Solskjaer.
No,
That's
Yeah,
the
you
only other big
fucking-
iconic one. I know he's not on there, but
mate. So he's frozen out. So just guess, and then I'll give you another clue.
Divock Origi.
Mate, I'm pretty sure
he
he's
was on a tangent with these last minute
I'm
goals.
pretty sure he's still playing, isn't he?
I don't know TalkSport either, so
Okay,
people
right.
know who's
so
on TalkSport.
If I go, is Hulk.
Deeney.
So I wouldn't have even known that was Dean.
Oh shit, Troy Deeney.
Troy Deeney.
Yeah. I don't know who's on TalkSport.
Absolute
Fucking
helmet.
hell.
It is an iconic goal, you're
Yeah,
right.
but if we don't listen to TalkSport,
Yeah, that's true.
I thought you would have seen it in
that
clips and stuff.
station stinks of shit.
I know that he does like the media stuff now, but I didn't know who for. I don't pay any attention to it.
Well, they have fucking everyone on it, but he's on it a lot. So
That's why I went for Akin Fenwa, because I'm sure he does a lot of shit.
yeah,
like
he
that
does sometimes. Yeah,
Even though he's definitely not
I
got
cannot
20
believe it's a
assists.
Divock Origi though.
still playing.
He's on a fucking bear, isn't he? Jesus.
Right, this is actually last one, so you can only draw here.
Yeah, I've been
I'll
stitched
do
up
a decider if you get this.
But I've got to
wait.
get it then, haven't I? This is where you get it, and you said like he's a football player, and you just pick it. Just gets it right.
Right, I have attended a football podcast. I can't believe you're not. I support Man United.
Tom Cleverley.
No, you're frozen out.
I have attended a football podcast.
Yeah.
Matt Taylor. He's also a player. Did I get it right?
Wait, what?
Do you know what the next one was? If you didn't get it, I put the next one as I said, I love you to my missus, and she didn't say it back. Oh my god. It was actually you, Matt, and you just guessed too early.
I guessed that as troll.
That is just.
And I got it right.
That is. Oh, I want my fellow podcaster to equal the fuck.
It was the answer.
Alright, we're done.
Right, I'm gonna have to do a decider now because.
This one will be me. Except there's no Premier League players called Levi Lovett, so.
Did you actually mean the Premier League player?
Yeah, there's a player called Matty Taylor.
You didn't mean Premier League player though, did you?
No, but I thought that's the reason you were doing it. You were like,
yeah.
guess the player. I couldn't guess him if he's never played in the Premier League, but
Well,
someone with the same name has.
Always score bangers as well.
I'm ready to clutch now. Mercedes-Benz. From
You need to do the eyebrow.
cut that.
Did the eyebrow even lift?
I don't know. It didn't feel like it did.
Having a fucking stroke.
Right.
I did that for your birthday as well.
Just lift your eyebrow.
Right.
lifted out my seat and everything.
Lifted his fucking
Just tilt the camera.
Right, okay.
Can you do that in the editing? Can you edit my eyebrows to go up? He's losing.
It's
every time I
Hog!
play these games.
Okay.
Taylor! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Offside.
Okay.
Oh!
Unbelievable!
That was really good.
Right. Right. I have an exceptional goal scoring record.
Andy Cole.
You're frozen
I'm
out.
happy. I'm fine. It's worth the early shout. Hit the bar.
Go for it.
Go on then.
No.
Yeah, because he's frozen out, so you have
You
to.
fucker.
I swear I'm supposed to carry on. You just got frozen out too early.
That's up to you. You make the rules. If you want to try and make me lose,
No, go on. We've
I'll
done
Wayne
them.
remember.
Rooney.
I'll remember.
Who?
Wayne Rooney.
No. Right.
Is this all Premier League, by the way? I know Deeney's.
This guy is a
Championship,
Premier
but-
League, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I played in the Premier League. No.
Mate, I've just had a fucking migraine.
I am.
Is this Premier League? I am Premier League. That's not a clue, surely.
I am a Manchester United legend.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
It's got to be, hasn't it? It's the only one with with a good goal record, surely.
Andy Cole.
Yeah, no, but I
No,
guessed
not-
him.
All right.
So I picked the best one, and he got the second best one. Does that mean
well-
he gets a silver medal instead of a
That's
gold
probably
one?
my all-time favourite United player. Either him
Yeah, you
or
said that.
Rooney. Honestly, go to the bar. Fucking rude in the bar, framed up.
Rooney's mine.
And
What year?
to have... What year?
Shit.
04, 03, 04. Black
Which
one.
one? I've got the 0203,
Vodafone.
I think. White
no,
one.
what?
Third kit.
Was it? Oh, no, 02, 03.
Is that
Yeah, the black.
the white
that was,
kit with the black?
That was alternative one. Well, third kit was
Yeah,
fucking
and the
called.
text is black on the back.
Yeah, but that was. But this one's. Yeah, that was the red.
Have you got the
red
home
and black pinstripe. You know about that one?
Have you got the home kit?
Away kit, black.
I've got the white one, which must be the third kit.
Okay.
If it's the same year.
All right. Oh, the black Vodafone one.
Yeah. White Vodafone one with black.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to find a picture of it.
Mate.
But what? I know it's obviously changing subject. AIG or Vodafone? Or
Vodafone.
Sharp.
Vodafone, mate.
Either hang on to nostalgia. Well, I'm going to hang on to nostalgia anyway, aren't they?
Nah, Vodafone.
Oh, mate, for me, AIG.
It was AIG
fire.
for me more as a kid.
Well, yeah, AIG was, yeah.
AIG black kit.
But when you look at the Vodafone kits...
The red.
Yeah.
But when you look at the Vodafone kits, like the black one where you got Roy Keane, when it's like battle for Arsenal, like at Arsenal and stuff, like,
Battle
it's just
hybrid.
like
Yeah, no, I think I do prefer the baggy black Vodafone kit, but overall, probably AIG, to be honest.
Do you know what's iconic? Ronaldo in that fucking long sleeve. It's like well too big for him, and he tries getting bullied by Henry. Scores. Did he score two?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who was it who chips it and he fucking...
Gigs.
Yeah, it's
he
literally on the
he pokes it
line.
in, yeah.
Maybe because
And
I'm
then John O'Shea.
too good.
Little... Fuck off.
I've got
Like that. Just turns around like that. What the fuck have I just done?
I've got another thing. So that was Who Am I? And Matt has come on and he's won. But
Debut.
you've got a chance to redeem yourself by Who Said It?
Oh, God, I did terrible on these last
Who
time.
said- Oh.
Who Said It?
We did a
quite
manager one of
close.
these, and I did terribly, I think.
Right.
I don't think I
So
did well.
it doesn't have to just be
it's-
players.
It was pretty shite though, the quotes, but these are alright. What?
Anything to do with football.
Yeah, yeah.
So it could be something like Matt Dean.
Could be, yeah. Could be like pundits, players.
Yeah, I'd say pundits more than anything.
Okay.
Sweet.
Unbelievable!
Right. You can talk about all the tactics, all the stats, but at the end of the day, football is about winning.
Jose.
Fergie.
Nope. I said pundits and you've gone for managers straight away. Actually, you did do punditry, didn't he? So.
Thank you.
Oh.
Can I have a point?
Is it just pundits?
No,
You said it's mainly
yeah,
pundits.
I'd say they are. Yeah, pundits.
Pissing in the ball pit here. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded good.
Pundits,
Say
yeah.
it again.
You can talk about all the tactics, all the stats, but at the end of the day, football is about winning.
Graham Souness.
No.
Carragher.
Nope.
It doesn't ring a bell for anyone off the rip, so I'm going to just be
Is it
guessing.
another clue?
How can I give a clue as a quote?
Give a clue of the fucking person.
He works for Sky Sports.
Keno.
Keane.
Oh.
Would have got there eventually. It's on
Roy
his bastard
Keane.
shirt.
It's him. Do your job.
As long as that
Football is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Forrest Gump. That is actually Forrest Gump.
That is Forrest Gump. You just swapped the word
Who the
out.
fuck
Have
said
you ever
that?
seen him analyse on Sky Sports? This guy, I wouldn't say Sky Sports, I'd just say, I can't really say.
Am I frozen now?
I don't think you should freeze him out.
For that little joke.
If we'd have got it right, I'd have been fuming.
For the jokey comment I made. You're frozen.
He throws his hat on the floor.
No, you're not frozen out.
I'm feeling a manager for this one. Or have you said they work for Sky? Did you just say that?
He has done manager. He has been a manager.
He has done manager.
Mourinho.
He has
done manager.
He has been a manager. But he's a pundit.
He has done manager.
I'm gonna be horrible at these. I'm trying to think who I can.
Football is like a box of
I'm
chocolates.
trying to think who I can see saying it. I think someone foreign for this one.
Current
He's a current pundit, yeah.
Current pundit.
Thierry Henry.
Really?
Yeah. So what's that 1-1? Did he get the first one? No, you got Roy Keane, didn't you? 2-0.
No, come on.
Right.
Wipe his win off.
Wipe his arse.
He'll need it after this next one.
It's a shitstorm.
3-0. Come on.
I wouldn't trust him to run my bath.
Oh, it feels like Keane again, doesn't it? But
No.
I wouldn't trust him to run my bath.
Yeah.
Wait, have I guessed?
Yeah.
Shit. I want Russell to run my bath.
Neville.
No. Both back in.
Is this someone who's an active pundit again?
Yeah.
Oh dear. On Sky.
He works for Sky.
Redknapp, Jamie.
No.
Mika Richards.
No.
Fucking hell.
Just going through them and hoping we get it
What?
right eventually.
He
Graham
works-
Souness.
No. But I'll let you both be in.
Oh.
He works for, do you know when the 3 o'clock games are on and they're all there?
Oh yeah.
He's there.
On Sky.
He's there, yeah.
God, I don't even know who's on that anymore.
He sometimes does like Saturdays or Sundays, yeah.
Merson.
Paul Merson. 3-0, Matt. You fucking...
This is, I know it's disgusting, but this is going to be like fucking. This is going to be like fucking Liverpool against AC Milan.
Dilly ding,
You watch the fucking comeback.
Dilly ding, dilly dong. I thought there was only 3.
Dilly ding, dilly dong.
This is worthy of a comeback if you get this one. He went to make a tackle, but it was more like a suggestion.
What? Pundit. These are all pundits.
Yeah, I'd say he's a pundit, yeah.
Fucking.
This makes me think foreign again. But it's probably not.
More like a suggestion.
That is fucking class, though,
I've
isn't
never
it?
heard any of these before.
No.
Or if I have, you just forget. Owen.
It's Michael Owen.
Mate, this is a landslide.
This is turned into fucking.
Adrian!
This is Barcelona versus fucking Liverpool now. We've gone up a notch. Let's do it. I know. Fuck it. PSG Barca.
I love how I went. I just think he's foreign. Michael Owen. Because he struggles
He
with
might
the
as
English
well be.
language.
Right, okay.
Do you know when a team hardly ever scores, they never win? Crazy.
Right.
Matt's looking like
That
Rocky
shot.
in a minute.
That shot is unbelievable. The keeper's got to do better. What is it? Unsavable. It's unsavable that, but the keeper's got to do better. What the fuck?
Ready then on your list.
Jesus.
Right, okay.
Should do that.
Right, do you
Michael
want-
Owen
are you
quote.
trying to come back now?
Off the rip, is this a pundit again? Because I need that in my brain before we start.
Yeah.
Crying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Help me, Neil.
Okay.
Neil.
Is that true? Really?
It's been a quiet game so far, but there's still time for something to happen. or it could just carry on being quiet.
Do you know what?
There's no way you've put 2 Michael Owens in
That's
a row,
got to be
so it
Michael
can't
Owen.
be.
That's got to be Michael Owen.
It has to be.
Oh, great.
That's got to be Michael Owen.
Yeah, but who said it first?
Michael Owen.
It's Michael Owen again.
Who said it?
Oh, for God's
Who
sake.
said
I
it-
said it's
who
got
said
to
it
be him
first?
again.
That's
He
fucking.
guessed it, I did.
That needs a VAR check. That was defo.
Matt actually guessed it, I didn't.
Yeah,
so
he's 4-1 down.
he locked it in, I did not lock it in.
4-1.
Consolation goal.
Can we just admire that quote again?
I've never heard that either. I swear this isn't real. This
don't care.
motherfucker is not real.
I don't care if it's real or not. It's been a quiet game so far, but there's still time for something to happen, or it could just carry on being quiet.
That is just Michael Owen to a fucking T. I love how you set that up after a mention about Michael Owen's commentary.
I can't believe I put the other one that is not Michael Owen and you've back-to-backed Michael Owen. That stitched me up.
Right, okay, fresh one.
Real.
Crying his eyes out.
I think you should put your birthday out on this one. Lift the mood a bit. Do you want me to rap to lift the mood a little?
Oh, bless you. Can't
Only
cry.
because you're crying from laughter that it makes you look sad. So it
You know.
happy day.
Right.
Leave me happy on your birthday. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Yeah. Right, anyway, carry on.
Oh dear.
I've lost it now. The keeper hasn't had much to do.
I'm fucking feeling
He's
it
on a
again.
beer. But when he has, he's done it well. Except for that one time.
He's done it again, hasn't he? You started off
It's
so
Michael
well.
Owen.
Is it?
Oh, it's Michael Owen. So shit.
Do you know what? You started off so well, and as soon as you just
I can't tell you how annoyed I'd have been if I went 4-0 up and you tripled Michael Owen me to get back in it. Proper shit.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
I'd have would have walked out.
That would have been class.
Oh
Michael
god.
Owen.
Oh, you missed your chance there.
Fool me once.
Have I still got this on? Can't even feel it.
You definitely.
He's got tears.
Right. Why have I cried so much? Michael Owen's class.
Michael Owen's a fucking goat.
Can we lock in Michael Owen as the next guest, please? Please.
Right.
It can't be him again.
Is this 5-1?
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's still time, Matt.
There's two questions left.
2 more Michael Owen questions left.
He went in with everything, and then he went in with a bit more.
Michael Owen.
It can't be. I'm not having 4 in a row.
Michael Owen.
He's just searched Michael Owen quotes. He's trolling on his birthday. It's got to be someone else.
Michael Owen.
It's Michael Owen.
Fuck off!
It's 5-2.
Oh, God.
It literally is like that.
I said before
Michael
we did it again, I went, can we lock Michael Owen, please, before you say anything?
Why is he making me cry so much?
Because he's fucking hilarious.
This next one, I'm not having it.
He went in with everything, and then he went in with a bit more. I hate to laugh when I'm yawning. Right, okay. Hold yourself together, Liam. You fucking can't even finish the quote.
It's like reading
Do you know
out
what?
his own joke.
With you starting to cry, I was like, Michael Owen.
He's reading out his own joke and laughing at it.
It's not my joke. It's a quote.
It basically is a joke.
Right, okay. Right, this one, I swear to you, if I laugh, it's not Michael Owen. It just sounds stupid. Okay?
You can't even get it out.
Right, okay. It's one of those where you either score or you don't. And he didn't.
Is this a pundit?
This is a pundit.
They're all bloody pundits. You score or you don't, and you didn't. Oh, that is awful. That is Michael Owen. But it's not Michael Owen. I don't know who else is
Do you know
terrible.
what? I'm locking Michael Owen.
It's Michael Owen.
Oh, I told you if he's going to keep him in the...
Oh, no, it's ended now. You're sorry. But you made it 5-3. You brought it back.
Did he get any answers that were
Do you know what?
Michael Owen?
That could have been. I could have literally won 6-5. Michael Owen. Boom, 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 boom.
If I guessed him every time, I could have won 8.
Michael, if you're watching, keep doing what you're doing.
Unreal pundit. Unreal.
Owen or not Owen, that could be a good game we could play.
it
Where
could
we come
have.
up with some fake and some real, and you have to say
Owen or not Owen.
not Owen. It's Owen. That's a good one. We're locking that in for
Yeah,
future
and we
use.
can just come up with some
That is meant-
stupid
We'll have to
quotes.
try not to use those ones.
Oh, mate, you could make
you won't
anything
you won't have a
bullshit and he
problem,
probably would have
mate.
said it.
If you'd have said anything ridiculous today, I was probably going to say his name.
Fuck me.
But Matt said it instead.
Do you know what's funny?
Do you know what? I'm happy with that. Even though I got beat.
I had the keeper one that you said before, and I went, I can't use that now.
Which one?
You said like, that's
unstoppable.
unstoppable, but the keeper should have done better.
It's when he's like one way said, if when something like City when they don't score, they hardly ever win.
Yeah.
It's like, eh?
That was like when Dwayne said to me at Pound Stretcher about football, Macktown. Said, that's the thing with Macktown. Sometimes they win, sometimes they draw, and sometimes they lose.
Get that printed in.
There is no other... I don't know what other outcome you can have.
There's 3 outcomes. You win, you lose, and you draw.
And that's all they do.
Right.
Shout out Dwayne.
Okay.
Dwayne
So,
The Rock Johnson.
This
Sports
one.
Mark.
This one we
Lane to the
gave
till, please.
Jammer a bit of this or that, didn't we?
We give him a bit of this or that.
Yeah.
Bag of this,
when
bag
he,
of that.
when he was on,
before
so
we were on the camera.
yeah. So
I'm getting really hot in this shirt.
he's a bit
now.
of this and I'm a bit of that. Anyway, this is just for you, Matt. Okay. Quick fire. Diaz or Ahmad?
Diaz.
Nunes or Hoyland?
Nunes. I'm not even...
Right, okay. Trent or Mazraoui?
Mazraoui.
Allison or Onana?
Allison.
Van Dijk or Martinez?
Van Dijk. I've got to try and take fucking club out of this.
Canate or Yoro?
Who?
Canate or Yoro?
No. Euro's too ninny.
Gravenberch or Mainu?
Manu.
Ugarte or McAllister?
You gotta say, just for that fucking performance yesterday. And I'm going to be red fucking biased on that.
Champions League or Premier League?
Premier League. I think.
It's
Do you know
quite,
what, it sounds daft, right? But I think the Premier League's harder
yeah.
We had
to win.
We
I know
just-
you could say
Oh,
Champions
it
League,
is.
but you look at the past, I don't know, 5 winners.
It's less games as well.
5, yeah, last. Well, I know obviously City, fair play to when they won the treble, they did have a hard route.
Yeah.
But you look at like the past winners, they've not really had many tough.
You can avoid a lot of big teams and maybe
Yeah.
have to play a couple of tough ones. I mean, City beat a lot of tough ones and then got Inter in the final, which I know Inter were having a good season, but they could have had a much tougher team. But they beat all of them in their side of the bracket, so it's fair enough. But
It's quite a good game that though. Onana fucking pulled off some whirls.
yeah,
And a
Lukaku
Shea,
had chances.
fucking absolute donkey. If
I think-
they would have had a decent striker, I think Inter could have won
Did
that.
they start Jack or did they start Lukaku
Who?
into that final?
They brought Lukaku on because he missed a chance, didn't he?
I remember him
started.
playing, but did Jacko start?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's underrated, isn't he?
37, 38 now.
So,
Might be 39.
It was interesting that because you said Champions League last time
No, so
because you haven't won it in a while.
yeah, I think it depends. So in general, if it's a general question, it's Premier League. But I think every club needs one trophy more than the other at a certain point in time.
Yeah,
and I'd
I
argue
think-
I know we've gone 10 years without a league title, but we've gone even longer without a European title. Well, we won the Europa League, but
It's a shame about, even in our heyday, how we
didn't win enough.
didn't really win much in Europe.
No.
Like we were literally dominant. I know obviously Leverkusen at home, Porto at home, Bayern at home. There's quite a few games you go, what if?
Back-to-back finals as well.
Well, against
Against
arguably
Messi and the best Pep Guardiola's team.
Fraudiola. No, so that team, you can't argue. It's
But yeah,
unmatched.
Well, I actually want to ask you both this question. So I'll just put if this was to happen. So if you knew Amorim was to win the Premier League and the Champions League in the next 5 years, but the Glazers are still running the club, or Glazers to leave Man United right now, but United in the next 5 years don't win anything.
it's a very tough one for me, that, because, and I'd have
It's not even a
answered this.
question for me.
I'd have answered this differently 12 months ago. I don't know if that timeline's right. Let's go with it. I've seen someone else come in now, and he's making a hard case for being just as bad, if not worse, from his start so far.
He is in bed with the Glazers.
So for me to, yeah, but would he be any different if they weren't there? I'm not sure. I think he's just another guy with a different face.
It's hard to see. It's hard to not see the profits as a businessman if you walk into United, though, innit?
Yeah.
So
Well,
part
it's
of
the
me,
biggest cash cow in the world.
Yeah.
part of me wants to lean more towards having the glory, despite the fact
You
12
win the
months
Champions
ago,
League and the Premier League in the next 5 years.
despite the
And
fact 12
both.
months ago
I know.
I'd have easily just said get them gone however long it takes, but I've now seen what it takes, and from what I've seen from him so far, despite the good, everything he's said has been good, I think.
Amrin.
Sir Jim.
Mm.
And
I don't want to call him Sir Jim. Just call him fucking Jim.
yeah, he is. He's already been demoted to Jim, I think,
Jimmy.
because everything he's done,
Mancunian Jim.
everything he's said has been correct. I would say he's come across well, said the right things. Even when he's explaining decisions we don't like, he explains it in a way, in a roundabout way, which is what fucking politicians do.
Never
But-
answers the question, does he?
The actual things he's started to put in place and do, I don't like any of it. So
No, you don't. If you're going to rebuild the club, you do not smash your fans in terms of money.
to make up
Like,
for your financial
yeah,
mistakes, not his financial mistakes,
No,
but
but
the club's
the club,
financial
yeah.
mistakes. And then also this whole thing with the sporting director is a mess. And
What's happened there?
if they've got it, if they're happy to get rid of him and they've made the acknowledgement that they've got it wrong that quick, then that's fine. But then I'm losing confidence in him wrong quickly if they've got it wrong that quick.
Apparently, it's something to do with his push for Southgate, wasn't it?
It was apparently he only wanted an English manager or something like that.
Eddie Howe and Southgate was there.
That in itself.
That's a sackable offence, and he gave Ten Hag a contract extension.
Because Southgate said, I'm not managing for another year. Gave Ten Hag a contract extension.
To
and
wait
then
till then. So if all that's true,
Imagine Southgate under.
he deserved to be sacked, but they appointed him in the first place, so that's a poor decision in itself. And the guy got paid on gardening leave for longer than he worked for us.
Yeah.
So
Is that not a poor decision in itself?
yeah. So give me
It's
the
just-
trophies.
Did you change your mind, though?
Nah.
There's no good answer there for me. I think, yeah, you get trophies out of it, but the Glazers is absolute dog shit. But I'm not convinced that the successor is going to be the right person for this club either,
It'll be hard to find the right person for it.
or the right group of
Thing
people,
is,
whatever the situation is.
What's your ideal owner?
I don't know
Because
really,
everyone
but
wanted the Saudi ones, and then that could
I
have
look
gone.
at Bayern. The model of football's different in that country,
You'll
but
never get that here.
they don't fleece the
50+1.
fans like that.
Well, it's fucking run by the fans, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got like a committee.
So that's the ideal, but we're never going to achieve that.
No.
In a perfect
Too much
world,
money in the Premier League.
that's what
Yeah,
we want.
Premier League's like the biggest.
But we're never going to get that.
No.
But then
So-
you've got Sheikh Mansour. He seems like a bit of a dodgy geezer.
I think they're all dodgy geezers in some
Yeah, you've got
capacity.
if you have
A bit.
No.
Got 115 charges.
No, but if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, you have to. You're not a nice
You've got to be
guy.
connected to something bizarre.
yeah.
You're not a nice
strange.
guy, are you?
Yeah.
If you are that much of wealth, you have to be an arsehole and some sort of not blood money. Some are fucking blood money. Let's be honest. But you have that. No one's white and the white, are they?
No, I
You're
think
that much. Yeah, if you're that wealthy, you're not gonna.
that's how they stay rich, isn't it?
So then-
Whether it's in a business sense or not.
If anything, I'd want the model of Brighton.
But it's not. I don't think that's sustainable.
not
I
for-
don't think it's
not for our
scalable.
level.
I don't think it's scalable.
Not for a top team, no.
No. It's a profit in it. They sell like it's like Casado. I mean McAllister.
We're never going to be a selling club.
No.
And even then, do we produce? We do historically, but how do you? Their model is small club. No disrespect, they are small club. Buys in talent, makes profit. That's their whole strategy.
Bit like Dortmund.
Do
It
you
is
know
in a
what-
way, but they're like a feeder for Europe, whereas Brighton are just a feeder for the league, I suppose.
Did you know Jammer put Brighton in his top 3 squads in the Premier League? In depth.
I don't think he needs to say anything. Just look dead in the camera. He said his argument was that whenever they lose players in positions, they replace them,
Mate, they spent
And-
like 250 million.
but they turn over more.
Yeah, but
He's basically saying a player can get injured in their team and the
Or they sell them.
performances don't change.
And they lose managers, performances don't change.
Honking.
They're still, but I suppose they're lucky there where their expectation, realistically, what is their expectation? If you're a Brighton fan, right?
Staying up.
Is that?
I don't think
but
it is
it's
now.
not, is it? If you're a fan,
I
the
don't think
club
it is now.
is.
They want
When-
European
Exactly.
football.
So I
Off
think
Europa League.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you're
overachieving for me.
But no, it is. But when you've become used to that, that then becomes
Yeah.
Like for example,
they shouldn't be. They've won it. They've been in it once, haven't they?
when Leicester go and win the league, their expectation isn't to go win another league, surely, but their expectation is to probably stay in the European places, for example.
Yeah.
Even though they never had the right to be there in the first place. With Brighton, obviously, it's not quite that extreme, but in a financial or in a strategical model, it is where they've got to this point. But as a fan, I don't know where they'd be. I'd be saying mid-table, and if we challenge for Europe, great. But
It's a weird one, isn't it?
it's hard.
Because it's so obviously ran so well. Where did you find the medium on that?
Even when they got the managers taken away.
Who was that manager they got?
Well, they've lost now. They've lost
young lad.
Potter and
De Zerbi.
what was De Zerbi. And I wouldn't say there's been a drastic shift
No.
in results. Yes, they've dropped points where you'd in previous seasons say, "Oh, I fancy them today," because they've built that reputation in previous years. But they've not fallen off a cliff and fighting for relegation. They're still...
They play some really good football, don't they?
And that's with all the players. So I get his argument, in fairness, but you can't tell me that their squad depth's better than any of the top 6 teams, because it's not.
No. Well, did you both go with the semi-final at FA Cup?
No, I didn't go, no.
Brighton?
No.
Oh, mate. Don't you see...
When we won on pens.
Yeah, you just see a footballing team, you think, they were by far the better team. That Matoma, lucky for us, we got...
It's like Caicedo was right back.
was on his day. But when you watch proper football...
That to me is a
absolute
system.
joy to watch.
I always say that's a system thing, because even though they do pick out little gems in the footballing world, you could take nearly all their players and chuck them in our squad and they'd be shit. Like, I'm used to seeing that time and time again.
Yeah. We kill players. It's like
We
a
do.
fucking graveyard, isn't it?
Talent graveyard, as they call it.
No more.
There you go. Give me the trophy.
It stops.
I just wanted to be devil's advocate. I can't wait. It's not my birthday. I feel bad even touching
It's your day. It's your day
It's
of
not my
birth.
birthday. Thank you, Matthew, for joining us.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Matthew.
Pleasure as always.
Delightful. It's been great to have a third bum on our prospective seats. Have a couple of beers, enjoy ourselves. I hope everyone has a great Christmas, apart from the Blues and the Scousers. Hope you continue to lose.
Split.
Get that out of my face. I'm saying that like I thought I had a
Yeah,
shirt on then, because I felt like I got a shirt on. It's Madrid. But thank you for listening. As always, you can rate the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can follow so you don't miss any episodes. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for checking us out there. You can subscribe, like and comment, all that good stuff. All is very supportive. And have a great festive period. And we'll see you soon. Peace.
Yeah, it'd be good if you hooked it on.
Donut.